Do you feel like you're being weighed down by too much stuff? You're paying for a house that you're not using fully? Well, today we are going to talk all about downsizing, the mistakes that people make, as well as maybe give you some ideas of how you can minimize your stuff. According to wayforth.com, downsizing provides many benefits, both mental and physical. Studies have shown that people who downsize are also happier and healthier. So maybe you just think you have too much stuff. Others of you may feel like, just the space is not what you need right now. You have too many responsibilities. I want all of you to just stay tuned. We're going to talk about all of that. All right, so the first issue that we see, people, we take them out to show them houses and they walk into this gorgeous empty home and go, where's all my stuff gonna go? Okay. Did I miss something here? Because I thought you said you wanted to downsize. It literally happens every single time I go out with buyers who are just kind of starting the process. Here's what I'm going to tell you. Most of the homes that you're going to see that you're going to want to live in, like a ranch condo or a patio home or even just a smaller ranch home, if it was built since the 90s, you're probably going to have completely different types of space than what you have now, unless you are already in a newer home. So you may have that combined living and dining space, or at least more open floor plan than what you have currently. So you're probably not going to want the same furniture. It may not even look right in this house. So what I want you to do is just kind of mentally think about, what do I have to have? Are there one or two items that are really important to you? Because I'm going to tell you right now, a big dining room table with 12 matching chairs and a hutch, a grand piano, it's just most likely not going to fit. Now, pieces and parts of it might. You may have to keep the table small, only have 6 chairs, get rid of the hutch, or something like that. But grand piano is a tough one. I've got somebody who's been looking for a place for their baby grand, and it's really challenging. We've found a few, but it seems like, either they're too high priced or they're gone, or, we didn't like the outside. There was always something. So my tip, really, just figure out what couple of pieces you'd like to keep, but then still kind of mentally, I need you to have every single thing you own on the chopping block, because you may find a home that is absolutely nothing like your current home, but you love it. And you love it because it's different. So when you bring all of your old stuff to it, it doesn't feel like home. So you don't want to let all these great places pass you by while prices continue to go up and you're just trying to figure out like which pieces you have to have or not have. Like, start doing that part now before we start going out and shopping for a home. All right, so the second mistake that we see is people really don't know what it costs for a home that it's smaller, but maybe has nicer features, or it's in a different type of community than where you are currently. And so honestly, for a lot of people, it's very much a lateral move financially. And I know many of you are at a space where you don't want a mortgage, or you don't want one for very long. So you want to downsize price, and yet you don't like what you can get for that price. So I do think it's important to start to be a little bit more realistic about what it's going to cost. And then we can try to figure out also, when you go to sell, Do we need to do certain things to the house to be able to get a little more money out of it? Or what has to happen to make all those numbers work together? I do know that many of my clients use things like a bridge loan or a blanket loan to be able to make a move and purchase without selling right away. The other option is moving out completely to a family member, or maybe if you have a second home, sometimes that's a good idea. But we have also seen people use like a home equity conversion mortgage. It's kind of an updated, like reverse mortgage type of thing, but it can work really, really well for certain situations. So if you have a lot of equity in your current home and you are making that lateral move, you might actually be able to get the home you want without having to make mortgage payments. We have resources for that. We don't want to talk you into anything, but definitely check out that product online and get some other opinions. The third biggest mistake is not eliminating enough stuff before you move. If you don't eliminate things, you're just going to pay somebody to move it to your new place, and then you have to go through the process. So go through your stuff, take a look. Before you put it in the box, have I used it in the last couple of years? If I let it go, am I just gonna have to rebuy it? Because that's the worst. I don't know how many tools we've repurchased. Another option, we do have some folks who are organizers that we can help you with if you're here local. We might even be able to find some folks who are in your area that could help. The goal though is pack early, pack often, and do all your thinning up front so you don't have boxes sitting in your new house that you have to go through. All right, now if the thought of giving up the home that you have loved, you have so many memories in, is just breaking your heart, my suggestion is have something planned when you get to the new place. Maybe it's a trip, maybe it's a new hobby. I have some people that they got a hot tub. They were so excited, and they had a patio that they could then sit out and enjoy the hot tub. So they got something new. One of my clients moved from 5 acres with a pool, septic, and propane to a 55 and up community into a little ranch, wasn't even little, but a ranch patio home. And for the first 2 years, every single time I talked to her, she said her only regret was not doing it sooner, which is our final point today. Don't wait until your health is challenged or your house is in such bad repair, in such disrepair that you just don't really have options anymore. Start when you're in control and you can choose to downsize and really reap the benefits of it. I currently have a client who's moving to a new area with one of her other children that she doesn't get to see very often, children and grandchildren. And she is super excited about a new adventure, having the opportunity to try new things, see new places that she wouldn't see if she just stayed here. She said she will certainly miss the kids that she's leaving behind, but she's afraid if she doesn't do it now, she won't have the opportunity. Life is short. She doesn't want to miss out. All right, so have we made downsizing sound like fun yet? Well, if you're still a little bit freaked out about how to get rid of things, know that Facebook Marketplace is honestly one of the best options if you're in a situation where you can still do that. If you are not, maybe you have a friend, family member, or a neighbor who could help out, or we actually have a list of places that you can take items for donation, or they'll take things on consignment. Some places will pick up, some places will not. Some will come take pictures and people pick up as like after an auction. There is a cost to that, but there's so many options and ways to get this done. We would love to help guide you through this process. If you go to the link below, our newcincyhome.com site, fill out the form. We will send you our list of all of the places that we use and that we recommend to our clients to help get your home ready, get your home cleared out, cleaned out, stuff junked, places you can donate things to. We are happy to send that to you and share that information so that you can get on your way, a healthier, happier life.